They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Chanticleers will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cavaliers offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's Morris. Using his legs to buy some time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Line getting set on second down. The hand to the running back. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Nice move to keep running. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Now improvising. Running into the open space. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Got some room after the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Cavaliers are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he's a guy.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He takes it at the 45. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Virginia! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the field because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hinton. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. The Chanticleers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hinton. They'll stop him at 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Hinton. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a space. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw. It's Morris. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Motion from the back. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Catch in the middle. It's Courtney. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it and play it from the 33. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming. To throw, it's Morris. With the catch, it's Harris.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Open field on the right. Touchdown, Cavaliers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
No, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
The Chanticleers are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Offense getting set for 1st down. To the air, it's Morris. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch. It's John. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Coastal!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, both teams doing some early work, and now they'll try to add to this 21-14 lead. Catch in the middle, it's Brown.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
To the air on 2nd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Finds the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Morris. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The offense set for a 1st down play. Brown has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ennis. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the right. It's complete. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. And the Cavaliers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Steps away. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia! That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Rushes on him, and he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Chanticleers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Got it near midfield. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
Looking to pass. It's Morris. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play some.
Hauls it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
With jet sweep pass. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a 3rd down and goal situation.
Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability.
And the quarterback on up to and sacked at the 12. And the Chanticleers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the grab close to the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their...
Breaks into the open. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. It's a reverse. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's caught. Touchdown, Virginia. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
All right, let's get it. Right.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up second down.
Scanning the field, it's Morris. Makes the grab, it's John. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff, it's John. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Power football with the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air, it's Morris. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Dances away. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Chanticleers headed quickly to the line. The RPO, it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Chanticleers can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's John. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tempo and overdrive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Chanticleers are on the move. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Coastal Carolina, 28.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Back to throw, it's Morris. Got a man, it's Courtney. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Finds his man. It's Tucker. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Chanticleers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. And the Chanticleers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Running to Green. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
There's so many of these read plays with quarterbacks because they're so smart and they're so athletic now. He makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the first down, new set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's Courtney. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass, it's Morris. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Chanticleers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking for a gap. It's John. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Chanticleers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to throw, it's Morris. A strike downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Cavaliers have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. Going for the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Virginia.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Chanticleers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Dropping back, it's Morris. Pocket breaking down. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown. Chanticleers. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
56. Coastal Carolina.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Give to Brown. Can't get him to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Morris. Fires to the big fella. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Inside the 30. Wide open spaces. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Cavaliers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
63, Coastal Carolina, 42.
And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least a... He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the outside. Right down the gut of the field. Slippery slide, find his way, and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And the extra point was good. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Finds his tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to buy time. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleers offense headed back to the field. Off play action on first down. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The short hands. It's Hinton. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying play action. Got his man in the middle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Chanticleers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw. It's Morris. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
He'll pull it down and run. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Going right to work up top. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Safe completion on the screen. Hard running there. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The Cavaliers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the back.
Defense
only in the hops. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Morris. Bringing the heat. Did the work himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Snares it outside. It's Harris.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Knocked knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
And the Cavaliers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
First down and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. At the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Chanticleers will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Looking for a man. It's Morris. That's reeled in. It's Ennis. He stopped at the 48. A pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Brown has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Fakes the grab. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Ball that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is the day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this...
Turning it on! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Chanticleers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. That's caught. It's Hinton. At the 40, there he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Chanticleers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on second down.
Brings up second down.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And the Chanticleers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. The defense just gives back its mini victory of forcing the field goal try with the roughing the kicker penalty, and now they'll have to come up with a stop in the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Back to pass, it's Morris. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Harris. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They're going back to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Brown. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Morris. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. The Cavaliers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. On the run, it's John. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Tucker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Chanticleers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Back to throw, it's Morris. Right down the middle. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Wants to fire on second down. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. Here's the pressure. They pick it off, and this defense a much-needed play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Morris. A little screen to the running back. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Makes the catch. It's Hinton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Chanticleers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pulls and fired complete. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Chanticleers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy catch.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Here comes the heat. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy, he's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
Finds his man. It's Courtney. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep
trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Virginia! The offense so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Morris. They'll run the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. The Chanticleers with the 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, cause direct. That had to be a blown assignment. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. It's Tucker. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Chanticleers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their...
There he goes! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Courtney. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Past the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chanticleers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Just plowing ahead. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. It's Morris. He lobs one high down the left side. Wide out trying to get it in. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's caught. It's Simpkins. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he did everything right except hold on to the football. That was incredible running, making people miss. It looked like it was going to be a nice play, but he coughed it up, and the defense jumps on it. That is so dejecting for that running back.
Pulls it in. It's Courtney. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense.
Breaks into the open. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To throw, it's Morris. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Makes the grab. It's Simpkins. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Morris. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab past the marker. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Chanticleers will snap it on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
On back-to-back drives, this offense can't get out of their own way. They fumble again. Man, a lot of times you get fired when you fumble. This is another guy. Like, they're going to have to fire the whole team if they keep this pace going.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. He breaks a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Morris. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Spins away from one. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. a critical third down here in the fourth quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to? That guy.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
The give to the back. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Cavaliers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Ringo.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Snagged out of the air. They go up top and get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They'll try to get it through the air. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Scanning the field, it's Morris. Pressure coming. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too.
Going for it all. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. the back on the option. The give. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4. And the Cavaliers are on the move. To the air, it's Morris. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now second and goal from the 9. Beck's going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. Going with the counter play here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field. Did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys to use their speed against them.
Back to throw, it's Morris. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Chanticleers will snap it on first and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fires to the right. Got a man, it's Hinton. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Lost to throw again. With the catch, it's Hinton. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Going to swing it on second down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker is Harris. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Here's the handoff. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Morris. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He leaves it with his back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positive.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was...
He'll off one deep down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Hinton.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
The Chanticleers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after him. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's looking to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes.